A couple of months ago, I got the primary only world record. I got round 261, which was respectable back then. Then a guy called Mehalic Pops wanted some clickbait and took it. I was like, okay. Until another person, Rostel, tied with Mehalic at 264. I didn't want just another lousy third place, so I took it again, getting to round 274. Then update 52 arrived, and primary only boomed, with V1 getting to round 300. Mehalic came back again to crush my dreams with round 306. Disclaimer, this is a joke. So I decided to go for my hardest again. Will I get the world record back for a third time? Well, it kinda says number 2 for Mehalic right there, so... Anyway, when the update dropped, I did nothing. I was on holiday with family, so I couldn't play for 4 days. When I got back home, I did the first part of any run, which is to not play the run. I did sandbox testing for like an hour to figure out the order of abilities to regrow farm, and to test regrow farming towers for cleanup. Finally, after all that though, I started my run. The 2 runs in the current update both use Geraldo, because of his money making with the NFT and for his rejuvenation potions. I opted for Ezili because of her Mob Hex ability. I began my run with a tack shooter in a very questionable position, and a glue gunner. Now you might be asking, Dogs, what the fuck are you doing? And you'd be right to ask that, but let me cook. Normally, when you regrow farm in BT6, you would use middle path beast handlers, because you can control their damage really well with degrees, and they have a lot of PS. However, beast handlers are not primary monkeys, so I need something else to control the regrow farm, while popping everything down in one hit. The obvious choice is top path tack shooters. They have some limitations, but we'll get to that later. The first round I could fully regrow farm on was 39. I could partially do it on 31, but it wouldn't be worth it. I went into this thinking I could afford a snowstorm, glue strike, and ring of fire by round 39, because the Discord bot I calculated with said I would. Turns out I'm dumb and only calculated the final upgrade costs. I was very far off getting all 3. Luckily, I could still regrow farm using an 000 Dart Monkey with Glue Strike to pop down the rainbows to pinks. Now, I'm not going to describe in detail the entire regrow farming process, except for the fact that I had to use one of the most memed on towers in the game as a regrow farming cleanup, the Blazing Sun. I also got this fucking insane clutch for my cleanup crew. Now that regrow farming is done, I sell all my regrow farming towers, and get down Ezili and a bunch of Desperados. The most optimal way to Desperado farm is with Ezili. Normally, to earn max money from a balloon with Desperados, you have to get the ceramics inside marked, then pop them. With Ezili, you can mark bigger balloons, then use her Hex ability to get the full money. On round 103, I placed down an Icicle Impale and an Absolute Zero to help me handle the balloons a bit easier, and also to start farming pops for the Ice Paragon. By round 119, I had 194k, so decently close to getting Ice Paragon. I forgot to press record again from round 120 to 215, so I'll fill you in. I got Ice Paragon, I still have my Desperados, I bought Balloon Crush, bought a PMFC Army, got a Super Brittle and an Embrittlement, and I got a Tack Zone to farm pops for Tacagon. At this point, I didn't know that tack shooters had an oversight, let's just say, to let them gain plus 50 damage from Icegon. We are considering this as a bug. Runs that happen to accidentally use it are okay, but runs that are built around it are marked as bugged on the leaderboard. Throughout the 200s, I built up my PMFC army a lot, and afforded Tacagon in the late 260s. I ended up selling all my Desperados at that point to afford it, as well as a couple super funky mana clubs to get more Storm Towers, like Snowstorm and Powerless. I got back my tack zone from much earlier, and expanded my PMFC army a lot. Surprisingly, round 303 was very tough, so much so that I had to sell and rebuy my PMFC to get multiple ability uses. After that, I basically breezed up to round 311, which was a little tough as well. 312 was insane, making me have to use all my money on PMFC rebuy, which meant that when 313 came, it came hard. No matter what I tried, I died. So that's where my run lies, round 313. First place by about 7 rounds. I beat my old run by 39 rounds, which is pretty good just from having one extra Paragon. Do I think this is unbeatable? No, and I might even be the one to beat it in the future, but it was fun. Mehalic might have lost his world record, but he still holds one. He holds the record for the shortest lived world record, at about 10 hours to a couple days, because I don't know when he actually finished his run. If you want to try this category out, go for it. It's a ton of fun. If you do a run and want it on the leaderboards, go to freeplaydatabase.org, go to the leaderboard page, and fill out the Google form that's linked at the bottom. You'll need to DM any pictures or extra proof that's needed to me directly, because Google was doing some weird shit previously with the forms. If you're still here, firstly, why? Secondly, thank you. Here's some more shameless promotion. Free Play Database. I run it. It is slowly burning a hole in my pocket. If you use code DOGS in the BTD6 and Battle 2 shop, it would really help. Also, like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video, or something. I don't know. Thumbs up. Me and Mehalic have been at this mini-war for a couple months now. All references I made at him were for comedic purposes only. Don't send any hate or anything. I want to keep being able to clickbait him in the future. I've got a couple more videos planned at the moment, including potentially a Christmas special similar to Bruzio's ones, along with an actual collab with Bruzio. Also, much later, a video on my easy Powerless run, which is coming along very nicely. Now, I've yapped enough, so have a good rest of your day.